evening and good night for those that are already sleeping. I don't know what part of the world that you are, but I want to say I'm very glad to be on with you tonight. I'm going to be very brief this evening, and I want to say please join me up as we discuss this evening. And I want to assure you that you will not regret any time that you are spending with me. Every time I decide to come up, I want to come up with something that is very valuable and something that will be of interest to my world, especially to everyone wherever you are. And I want to say congratulations for the gift of life that God has given to you, for the life that you have today. Congratulations. It's a great privilege, all right, to have you. Please, baby, can I have my glasses? Congratulations, and I want to celebrate you for all that you represent in your world. So today we are going to be looking at a very crucial topic, called what is it called? Romance itself. All right, so, and I want to say that this word has been abused and misused, misrepresented, and people have been told lies on what the word stands for. And so want to disabuse the minds of the people. I want to trust God that today people will really get what I tag. That's me, not Google. I didn't check Google. I just asked myself. And I know I'm going to be looking at my book, Boosting Romance in Marriage, too. A lot of people have not had it, and very soon we are going to be pushing it massively on the social media. We are actually waiting to get ourselves stabilized. Welcome, God bless you. Look at the topic of discuss today and just be a part of it. I appreciate your being there. Thank you for the like. And I want to say, please join me up as we discuss the misconception. This actually is of love, world over. So we are dealing on things that we can enhance, love in the life of people in relationship, in the life of those that are dating. Thank you as you come in. Please don't leave. Let's just talk. I'm chatting today with my friends, and we are looking at the word romance. People have misunderstood it. People have, taken it wrongly. People have told people the wrong aspect of it. Thank you for the love. I am happy. So let's go on talking about it. Romance actually, it's not what you do. That's one aspect of it before you have sex. And then people are also abusing that word, the sex, X-E-X. All right, they are really abusing it. And then they use the word romance as in a clothing to enable them do what they feel they should do. Well, I talk to couples a lot, and I tell them having sexual intercourse is a gift given freely to couples that are joined in marriage, all right, to enjoy within the confines of marriage. That is my belief. People have rights to choose whatever they believe, and that's okay. Nobody makes anyone believe anything. So I want to say this moment is a privilege to be here talking about this. And I want to charge couples, if you are married and you are not enjoying sex, you are cheating yourself out of the beauty that the world has to offer, or God has made so. All right, so do as much as you can to enjoy sexual intercourse. He has a way of binding couples together. Please stay on, don't leave, and make sure you've liked and subscribed to my channel. God bless you as you do so. So we are looking at the word romance, really. Some people just feel romance when you touch this person, and then it's very, you touch or you kiss or you say some things is part of. So I'm very careful not to air out all I have to say today. And of course, I'm waiting for someone's contribution. All right, Jerry, Good morning. Where are you from? Can you tell us what part of the world that you are connecting with us from? All right. Mazur, thank you. I'm sure you're fine too. Please give me a thumb up. I'm trusting God for at least 100 likes in this video or in this live tonight. And I want to say, of course, you're going to get something. So tell us your own definition of or what you think or you've been thinking that romance has been all along. You know, it's love season. So we want to correct. We keep trying to correct some misconception and give people, of course we are not children, the real definition of what, all right, this should be. And so the concept of romance is, you know, multifaceted. That's just the truth. It's multifaceted. It's not just what you do. You know, a lot of people abuse it. When you feel like having sexual intercourse, it's one of it. It's encompassing, it's a range of expression that strengthen the bond between partners. That is what I define it to be. This is my book, and honestly, we are trusting God is going to go global very soon by the time I begin to air it online, just for a token. All right, but and then at the cost of it, as we are doing that, we believe that people in relationship will be strengthened in every other area to just make it better than what they have always thought it is. And so romance entails exchanging strong emotions, empathy, understanding, and vocal expression of love. Yesterday, I think yesterday I was talking, yesterday evening, so this morning, I was talking about some romantic sweet words that partners are supposed to be using or constantly, you know, letting their giving to their spouse to make them understand that they are loved, to strengthen the bonds of love. All right. Avira Davis, you welcome. All right, we are happy to have you. Please like the live. All right, to be intelligently engaged, one must have exciting conversation, shared objects, and intellectual growth on both sides. Yeah. Physical affection comprises intimate action that build emotional bonds and go beyond just physical touch. So when you want to define romance, truly thank you for liking. I want to trust God. Please don't move. We are going to chat. I will just not talk so much. I will expect everyone that can to bring in their contribution so it will now look like we are chatting. If you ask me to define romance, I would tell you that romance are those goodly, nitty, gritty things that you do that has a way of strengthening union. Like I was saying earlier today, I said, speak sweet words. I said from yesterday, speak sweet words to your partner. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them what they represent in your life. Someone we call his spouse, you're my heartbeats. Someone we said, life is meaningless without you. Those kind of words that are comely, you know, has a way of strengthening the union when the other spouse is not there. These words keep the other one going. So we say emphatically that the words you speak, they are romantic words, and when they truly, especially when they are truly romantic words, it has a way of strengthening the bond, the union of marriage. We cannot do without constantly speaking, or we should not do without constantly speaking those beautiful, sweet, romantic words to our partners in relationship. All right, so I say to them, romance is not just the word you say, it's the action you carry out, what you do. Touching is romance. Romance is not just what you do when you want to come to bed with your loved one. No, romance is what you do that lingers, you know, has done a lot of good in that spouse of yours, and that want to make that spouse of yours want to run back to you even when they are out there. When you buy them something that you know they need and they appreciate it. When you tell them you love them. When you tell them your hair is fine. When you show concern about things that concerns them. When you do all these necessary things, you just discover that they don't want you to be out of their sight. I was given an example of, what someone telling the wife, he said, you mean the whole world to me. What's a collection of words put together? Every time she want to pass, he holds her back and said, always remember that you mean the word to me. Can it be said, or can that your spouse says this to you? You are not just there like a woman to be the arranger and organizer of a home. While your wife organizes the home and make sure that things are in order, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to act even wisely, in quotes, and then try to make the atmosphere conducive for him or her. All right? Joshua Kaiko, welcome. I appreciate your being there. Where have you been? Welcome. Please like this live and drop a comment on we are dealing this evening. We are chatting. What do you think romance is? And I'm fighting everyone that I can fight to this evening by telling them that romance is not what you do before you have sexual intercourse. Those I believe are foreplays. People don't define it rightly. And so we have to please have good romantic livelihood, living romantically with people that are part of our lives, our loved ones. Your children, when you call them aside and tell them you are doing well, you are our strength, you are beautiful, all right? When you keep saying that, they are drawn to you. You are also drawn to them. It's, romance has to do with a spiritual connotation, thoughts. The thoughts you think and you air out to your loved one is positive thoughts, positive words, positive action and vibes that you have towards the other is tag romance. Shared experience that you contribute, the depth, define the depth of romance. When you combine all this together, this quality allow for evolving of expression of love. I declare that the network will be good for us tonight. In Jesus' name, as we pass our message, there's so many things that is not stipulated in the Bible or somewhere. But God has given, wired us, to know. And as we do them, I tell us the truth. Thank you, Tercy. You are welcome. Tercy too is my beautiful baby, what I call it. She's not a baby, she's a grown woman. That's why I choose to call her. She's also a YouTuber, growing so fast. And I want to say, please, you follow her. And she has something to offer. She's doing so much in her world, in Instagram. And then, of course, you can find her in TikTok too. Of course, when you follow her, you see that this woman is someone that, or this young lady is someone that should be emulated. Or just don't go anywhere. Just stay there and tell us what you feel romance is all about, that with your own little knowledge. I know you're not married. And then, so that we can now debate it or we'll talk about it. All right? I haven't seen Daddy. I haven't seen Ella. So can you just tell me? Daddy, in fact, is so when you create a satisfying and long-lasting things that bring about a satisfying and long-lasting bond, between spouse. Those things that you deliberately do are what is called romance. Romance is not just, what you do because you want to get something from your spouse or from someone you are dating with. And of course, because we are Christians, we have our own Bible standard, and the Bible standard says truly you're supposed to have sexual intercourse with someone that you are married to. As the Bible talks about drinking water out of your own system. Stolen water is this stolen water is not sweet at all right. Here is a list which I'm going to be saying today at this moment. List of the various dimensions of romance. A list of the various dimensions of romance. Verbal expression, conveying love. You say it like I was saying yesterday. Go watch my video of yesterday evening if you didn't watch. Some sweet words you can say to your spouse. All right, let's read what it said. Romance is the expression of love. As it said, romance is the expression of love, affection, and deep emotional connection between two people. He said romance is, I'm sure we're getting something. I like this comment. Romance is the expression of love, affection, and deep emotional connection between two people. It involves gesture, words, actions that create intimacy, passion, and a sense of what? Closeness. Thank you there for that. Please let's read what Tessie has written. And that's my take too. All right? And there are various ways you can express romance. And of course, like we say, verbal expression. You can't say you love someone and then you cannot tell them, like I was saying. When you love someone, you should be able to tell them. Please like the live. I'm trusting for at least 100 likes before I round up this section. Another way you can express romance is when you show empathy and understanding, being, attuned to each other's emotion and providing unwavering support. Understand the feeling of the other. When you understand and you want to be a part of, you want to know why the person is acting the way they're acting. You want to feel the pains, feel with them when they're going through one pain or the other. Whatever it is that has to touch the emotions of the other, it's something that you are, passing along. And that is, you are trying to show them that you are connected with them. And then that shows that you are showing romantic gestures. Sharing deep feeling, opening up about, vulnerability and personal experiences. When you share your personal feelings, it lingers in the heart of the people. And I started by saying that romance is what you do that want to make you glue, hold bound closer to your spouse or to the people that you are deeply in love with. All right. Thank you, Tessie. God bless you. Active listening. I've had to cancel couples over time that truly their spouse will tell me she doesn't listen, he doesn't listen. And so they will carry themselves, both couple, and they come for counseling. And at the end of the day, it's like you're just talking, they are not listening. So I made a video some time back and I said, couples, learn to listen. Learn to listen to each other. Learn also to listen to your spouse. Active listening is not just listening, active listening. Engaging in deep, attentive listening to strengthen emotional bonds. Some of us are privileged and they enjoy the privilege of having spouses that understand, the importance and input of listening to each other. Learn to listen. If you do not listen, there's going to be problems. So we tell people constantly, on a constant basis, learn to give attention to your spouse, learn to listen to whatever they are saying. Intelligent engagements, all right? There should be intelligent engagements. It shows that you are in a romantic relationship, or you're romantically attentive or attracted to the other when you always involve in meaningful conversation, stimulating dialogue among each other that proves or that probe into thoughts, dreams, and aspiration. You can't just stay, and then you are not communicating, you are not talking to your spouse. When you talk intelligently and come up with idea that will help the other, what you are doing is that you are strengthening the bond of romance in that relationship. Intellectual sharing of ideas. We over time have come to understand that whatever idea that we have is given to us by God. And because it's given to us by God, we want to share it out on the way to benefit the other. And so we prefer sharing with our spouses. Sharing ideas and knowledge and engaging in mentally stimulating discussion. Intellectual sharing of ideas. If you are in love with someone, you should be able to share intellectually, with them. Share. Talk about something that will help them. Talk about something that will benefit them. All right? Intellectual growth. Encouraging each other's personal and intellectual development. Those are romance. Romance are not just the kisses. Romance are not just the holding of hands. Romance is not just, it's an aspect of it to tell the person, I love you. It's an aspect, but that is not the full meaning of what it is. And so we encourage people all the time, do other things. The other things you do to improve the life of your spouse is the romance that we're talking about. Challenging and inspiring, participating in activity that challenges and inspire intellectual curiosity. Challenging and inspiring. Participating in activities that challenges and inspires intellectual curiosity. Those are romance. All right? Expressive touch. That is physical acts that depicts romance, Expressive touch, holding hands, cuddling, embracing as a form of non-verbal communication. Expressive touching or expressive touching, holding hands, cuddling, and embracing as a form of non-verbal communication. Kissing and intimacy. This has to do with expressing love and desire through intimate physical gestures. Emotional connection through physical or physicality. Emotional connection through physicality. Going beyond mere sexual acts to build a deeper emotional connection. Please, we are on. Thank you for your love. Are you commenting? All right. But accept you understand what is going on. All right. Emotional connection through physical, going beyond mere sexual acts to build a deeper emotional connection. So there's also some thoughtful gesture. I just go for better network. And thoughtful gestures, surprises, unexpected acts of kindness. Unexpected acts of kindness that you show to someone in your life, especially your loved ones. Surprises or thoughtful gifts that you give to them are also a way of showing emotional, showing that you, of a truth, have love for them, and that there is a romantic connection and attraction. There is a romantic connection and attraction. And so we encourage people, in all that they do, they have to make sure that of all truth, there is this strong bond of connection that is called romance. Romantic date is also an aspect. So the definition of romance is very wide. Planning and experiencing romantic outing or get away together. Those are romance. Those are romantic acts. Considerate acts, thoughtful gesture that demonstrates consideration for the partner's need. Thoughtful gesture. Considerate acts, thoughtful gesture that demonstrates consideration for the partner's need. That is romance. Shared experience, memory creation. Building and cherishing shared memories and experience. Those has a way of strengthening the bond, the union. I need contribution from you. Please, someone should contribute. Shared hobby, engaging. I want the like so that this video can be pushed. And if you want to super chat me, I will appreciate it. Look at the $sign there. I'm not getting anything for now. Please, I want you to super chat me. Shared hobbies, engaging in activities that both partners enjoy and find fulfilling. Engaging in activities that both partners enjoy and find activity. Or engaging in activities that both partners enjoy and find fulfilling, pardon me. Those are the activities that help in strengthening the bond of marriage and the union. So we always encourage people, please, as much as you can, make sure the bond of marriage or romance in your life is strengthened. If you neglect, welcome, and I want to appreciate you. Please like this live by looking at it up your phone, right part of your phone. You will see 3 dots. Click on it and it will take you to place you like it, and drop your comment. What is your own definition of romance? This is what they call love season, and so we are doing as much as possible to encourage families to stay on loving each other and doing the right thing. And so we are trying to disabuse the minds of the people on what romance is not. You don't wait until it's time for sexual intercourse and then you touch your spouse and then you have this feeling that it's all right. Please, let's join on in the conversation. Let's join on, please. Can we just hear your contribution? Please, let's join on in the conversation. Traveling together, exploring new places and cultures as couple are romantic gestures. Traveling together, expressing, love, exploring to new places and cultures as couples are something that is very, very expedient that couples should do. Celebrating of milestones together, like the other time, I had a reason to be happy when I was called into partnership with you and YouTube, and then my family were happy and celebrating with me. Those acts are romantic gestures, marking and celebrating important milestones and achievements together. Those are it. There's a spiritual connection to when you share your belief, you discuss and aligning spiritual belief and values. When you do this together, they are also romance. It has a way of spicing up the romance in the marriage. Spiritual practice, engaging in spiritual activity or practice together. Those are the things you do that make your spouse happy and happier is what is tagged romance. Anything short of that is not. Whatever you do, Gloria, welcome. Whatever you do that makes your partner want to glue to you, make your partner want to see you as the gift, make your partner want to have you run back to them. Those are what we call, romance. So let's not deceive ourselves. If we went on a romantic date, it's an aspect. You went and bought drinks and that. No, there are many other things that you do that definitely depicts and defines what romance is. And so we keep encouraging people. Make sure truly that you are romantically connected continuously with your spouse. Quality time that you have with your spouse is also tag romance. The quality, if you are giving them everything and you are not spending quality time with them, there is a problem. Undivided attention, quality time. I charge a lot of couples. I see them always. Thank you for liking. Please like on. And what do? On a constant basis, they are on the phone, spending a lot of time on the phone, not giving attention to each other. Is a big problem. So as much as possible, we try to disabuse the minds of the people and tell them, please, in it all, to improve romance, please, let's do what we should do. If you don't do what you should do, one truth remains, and that is you get no results. Yeah. Undivided attention. Spend quality time together. Spending dedicated, undistracted time with each other. It's romance. Romance is not one-sided. Designated quality time. Establishing regular date nights or moments of meaningful connection. Moments of meaningful connection. It should be something that should be done on a continuous basis. Activity enjoyed together. When you are doing engaging activity that bring joy and fulfillment to you and your spouse, you are, oh my God, you are romantically connected with each other. And so I want to tell people, there are some things you need to do if you must get result. If you don't do them, you don't get any result. And I want to charge you, please do the right thing for you to get results. When you don't do the right thing, oh my God, you don't get results, and before you know it, cracks begin to set in. And so I want to charge you, as usual, please do the right thing, and God will bless you, even as you sow. So once said, it's my wife, why I say God is blessed me? It's my husband, why I say God is blessed me? No, for you to be making, my concern is seeing that relationships, people have joy in relating with each other. For you to decide and agree to make life sweet for the other, you are doing a great job, and God bless you more. Remember, romance is what you do continuously, and we can't exhaust it, just to keep the spouse happier and strengthen the bond of the union that you have with each other. All right, so thank you, and see you tomorrow as I come back on this topic of discourse. God bless everyone that has tuned in with me. God do you well. We appreciate you, and life will be sweeter for you. Please like this live and follow me on. I just wanted to spend a few moments with my family and fans this evening, and that's why I decided to drop this. I will continue again tomorrow. God bless you. Thank you so much.